Hey there, Trisha Turner, owner of Trisha Turner Properties. As you guys know, every week we are coming to you with a local business, one that we do business with, one that we refer, and someone that we hope you'll do business with. So this week we have Brad Levinton with Georgetown Mortgage. Brad is also a resident of Fulshire, so he's definitely a local. So welcome, Brad. Happy to have you. We're going to ask him a few questions so you guys can get to know Brad. We're going to start with number one, of course, most important. How long have you been in the industry? And what industry, I should say, right?
The mortgage industry.
Yes.
February of 2020 I will be going into my 30th year.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I didn't realize it'd been that long.
Oh yeah.
Holy crap. I've been working with Brad for years, but not that long, but I did not know that. That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah.
Exciting. Okay, so then what do you like most about your job and why?
I love the fact that I could help people.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that I could work with somebody on the other side of the world through the internet, get them approved, and then they come in to visit about their relocation. They come into the office, they meet us, and then following week they close. That's, to me, is just incredible.
It is, and it's super important when you have a local lender and not just like, Quicken that's in there. It's only an internet lender. You don't even know where they are or where their office is. So that's a big plug having them right here. What do you like least about your job then?
What do I like least about my job? Nothing's perfect.
No.
Some of the guidelines, I think, are a little twisted and where it makes it a little bit more difficult for someone to purchase a home. That's a challenge because I know that they're good people and they have the income, but sometimes people just write a lot of stuff off on their tax returns.
Yep.
That's a piece of the industry that I don't like, and I don't like the fact that there's a lot of people out there right now that are starving as far as in the mortgage business, and they're just lowballing people on the phone and on paper,
Yeah.
and then they charge them a bunch of extra discount points, and they don't deliver, they don't close on time.
Yeah, that's a hard one. Okay, so do you think that's your biggest challenge in the industry?
Our biggest challenge for a short period of time,
Okay.
because attrition's going to get them.
Yeah.
The industry has shifted, it's changed. If you're not the best at what you do and you have technology at your hands and you can deliver technology to your clients, they're not going to survive.
No, they're
So,
not. Keep that in mind, you guys.
So.
Okay, then what do you say differentiates your company from your competitors?
We are not the largest, but we're not the smallest.
Okay.
And we have deep roots in Texas, but we're a national company.
Okay.
We Thrive, then that is the parent company, Thrive Mortgage,
I
which
didn't
we
know
will
that.
be changing our name to Thrive after the first of the year.
Didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're just constantly looking for better technology
Okay.
to make things quicker and easier for our clients.
Okay.
I have a buyer right now in Dubai that we're going to do an e-sign with. They're not going to have to come back in. They're not going to have to go
Nice.
to the consulate. It's
Nice.
just incredible.
Having to not go to the consulate is amazing because that is such a pain. Oh my gosh.
And you have to register to get in
Yes,
there. And
make an appointment.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's time consuming. You miss closing. Oh my gosh, that's frustrating. I've done that with you too. Yes, so that's a perk. I love that. Okay, what is your biggest pet peeve in your industry?
Biggest pet peeve in my industry is basically where somebody overpromises
Yeah.
and underdelivers, and then it's good for me though, because a good portion of my business is where somebody says, you know what, I can't do this with you anymore. I'm moving my loan over to Georgetown, to Brad Levinton.
Yep.
And
I've done that lots. Yep.
so
The
that
problem solver.
exactly.
He tells the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's my pet peeve, where people just, they think they could just, you're dealing with someone's life, and
I know.
it's not just it's not the moment, it's their family,
Yes.
it's their job, it's their house. They need to get in there, and
Yeah.
you're playing with them.
Yeah.
That's a pet peeve to me.
I love that. I totally agree with you. Okay, if you were not doing this, what do you think you'd be doing with your life?
Actually, what I would be doing with my life is I would have this huge shop.
Really?
Yes, and one day I might decide to work on my classic car. The other day I might decide to work on some woodwork.
You'd
But
just be a
yeah,
shop guy.
That's it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's different. That's a good thing. Okay, what is your favorite charity and why?
I don't have one favorite charity,
Okay.
and my wife actually is in charge of charity, and
Okay.
she donates to lots of charities.
Good.
Every time we get a paycheck, there's money going out.
Yeah.
She just feels blessed.
Yeah.
And I feel blessed as well.
You give back.
Exactly.
It's important because it always comes back, and that's what
Oh,
you're supposed to do. You're supposed to
absolutely.
be a blessing to others.
Absolutely.
Okay, what is one thing you'd like for people to remember you for?
I'm going to tell you the truth. I am definitely going to tell you the
Yeah.
truth. I am going to under promise
Yeah.
and I'm going to over deliver.
Yeah.
That's just the bottom line.
I tell people all the time, if Brad tells you he can't do it, he's just being honest, and he really can't do it.
Correct.
It's just the truth.
Yes.
I love that. Okay, where do you see yourself and your company in the next 5 years? What's your goals?
Our goals as a company, I believe we're going to be double where we are now,
Okay.
size-wise. Where I see myself, I will always be in production,
Okay.
but I believe I'll be higher up on the management because at that point I would want to do more in management. I would like to do a little less in production, but I'll never put myself out of production.
Because you love it.
I love it and it keeps you on your toes.
I agree. I do the same thing. I'm like, I can't never come out of it. I love it. It's so, I mean, you're helping people. You're making a difference.
Exactly.
You're changing lives.
I don't see how you can be a good manager unless you're doing what you're managing.
Me neither.
You know, it's,
Okay, one final thing that I haven't said to anybody else, but I'm going to ask Brad. So where do you see interest rates headed in the future, just for you guys that are wondering?
I think, and I could be wrong, if I knew the answer, I wouldn't be here. I'd be on an island somewhere.
You would.
But I think they're going to be in the mid to upper fives,
Okay,
and I think they're going to stabilize.
okay. Do you see interest rates going back down?
I don't.
Okay,
You may have an 1/8 or 1/4%
Okay.
reduction at any given time, depending on what the stock market does and what economic scenarios are going on at that particular point.
Okay.
But I don't see rates dramatically coming down anytime
Okay.
soon.
I love that.
So.
That's awesome for you guys, you homeowners out there, home buyers, home sellers. That is definitely expert advice there. Thank you very much, Brad.
Thank you.
Brad's information is on the bottom of the screen. If you have questions about how much your home could be refinanced for, or if it could even be refinanced, or about interest rates or mortgages or anything, please reach out to Brad anytime. Thank you, Brad.
Thank you.
Y'all have a great day. Bye.